Do we break some? There we go. Okay. Hi, everyone. What's up? I'm Chris. I'm with DoodleBuggy. So quick before we get started, I know I did this when I pitched on Friday, but how many people have used Craigslist before? Okay, everyone. How many people think it sucks? Once again, everyone.
It's a brilliant design.
From like 1994.
Exactly.
All right. So the idea is that we wanted to make Craigslist that doesn't suck. And we wanted to make it easy, and we wanted to give reputation, and we wanted to do all these awesome things that we think Craigslist should have, but we didn't want to build like a whole nother site that re-implemented Craigslist. So what we did was we built a service that allows you to Twitter, and just naturally that you're buying or selling something, we'll pull in the tweet and make a want ad for you, essentially. So, what are we going to hit? All right, we're there. All right, so everyone knows that, like, crap's wrong with Craigslist and crap's wrong with eBay. And really the best way to kind of drill down is show you how it works. So, you want to hit the next one? All right. So this is just, we're not doing that. All right. Keep going. We're good. Everything is awesome right now. Okay. So here's a tweet from Chris, our web designer on the team. He clearly said he wants to buy a Kindle. And let's hit the next one. All right, there we go. Fred, another guy on the team, said he's selling a Kindle. But they don't know each other, do they?
They don't follow each other.
They don't follow each other. Yeah, they've never met before. And it's a shame that these two can't get together and, you know, sell this Kindle because it's burning a hole in Fred's pocket. So what our service did was it went out, grabbed both of these tweets, figured out exactly what the person was selling or buying, and then sent an @ message to Chris. There we go. It gives him this link that shows him all the people on Twitter who are buying or selling, or no, rather, it's just people selling them. So he sees that Fred is selling a Kindle, which is awesome because now he can talk to Fred about buying a Kindle, kind of like you would on Craigslist, except we're very proactive. We're actually finding people, and we're getting them engaged in what you're doing. So on the other end, we got Fred, who got an @ message, says, hey, people are going to buy a Kindle. Why don't you sell your Kindle to these people? And look at that. We have actual live data. These are not the top and bottom. We didn't make those people up, I swear. Is it up? Awesome, and Twitter worked. See? That spunky Fanoozer. They're real. What happened? Look at that. Kinda. Whatever. All right, so what are we doing next? What? Are you breaking this again?
No. All right, we're good.
Okay, sure, we're good. All right, moving on.
So
Where are we? Yeah, okay, we did that. What's the next tab?
next tab, it's me.
Next to you? Oh, you want to talk now?
Is that cool?
Okay, Alex is going to talk about how we're going to make billions of dollars off this now. Exactly. I like that.
There we go.
All right, we'll see about the billions. So that's really DoodleBugging in a nutshell. And as you can see, it's like way easier than going out and searching for products or going on eBay and trying to engage in an auction. You're immediately contacting somebody who has something that you want to buy, or on the flip side, something you want to sell, right? Right. Yeah.
Cool.
And it's a lot easier than selling on eBay because you have reputation on Twitter, so you don't have to spend a lot of time trying to establish reputation in the eBay marketplace. And it's strongly spam resistant for the same reason you have built-in profiles. And then lastly, you get over this like geographic constraint in Craigslist. So Twitter, it's obviously, international, and some of the other social platforms that we're thinking about integrating with as well have extremely far reach. So your market is much greater. You're much more likely to have an efficient outcome, right? So do you want to get the next slide? So how are we going to make billions of dollars, as Chris asked, right? Not clear, but we have some ideas. And we are going to try and test them out once we kind of get a foothold amongst people and users and, understand our community a little bit better. But one idea we had was for featured tweets, so kind of like sponsored listings on Google. So maybe there's some sellers that have a lot of product to sell or just really want to be at the top of that listing. And then there's some targeting that sellers can do. And then there's some digging around in our data that's probably quite valuable to them as well. And then affiliate advertising, which you probably saw in the results, which is available today, right? Or maybe tomorrow. And lastly, a payment platform. So let's say like some 1 in a billion chance, we establish like enough trust in the market to launch a payment platform. That would be a great thing to do, but it would take quite a growth trajectory. All right, so last slide is like DoodleBugging mission, the world's most efficient marketplace from the world's largest conversation.
Lots of questions. I saw that guy first.
That guy.
Yeah.
With your initial pitch,
You
I'm
did.
still that guy.
Yeah, of course you are. You're not wearing the same thing in your Twitter avatar, so I have no idea who you are. Exactly. Yeah.
I love the idea. It occurs to me that if you really want to make billions with a B, that you might say, instead of trying to go peer-to-peer, use that as a component. But if you guys considered saying, just going after the people who are tweeting, I'm looking for a Kindle, and directing them to the best price online and taking a cut of that?
That was an early iteration, and then I think it just kind of went away. Got lost, but that's definitely a good idea, and I'm going to steal it.
Make sure you attribute it to that guy, at that guy.
I will. I'll make sure you're on every result.
So my question is,
That kid.
can you just talk a little bit about the different reputation systems on eBay and on Twitter? I think that's kind of an interesting topic.
Okay, on Twitter, you can see exactly what the person's been talking about. So, quick case study. Guy says he's selling an extra Red Sox ticket. You're gonna look at his feed and see that he broadcast earlier that he actually is going to the Red Sox game, and he hit 3 friends, or he posted that one of his friends dropped out, so now he has an extra ticket. And then the tweet after that, you see he actually is selling it. So you can quickly build like the story of like what happened and why they're selling it, and get an idea that they're actually selling it, as opposed to like eBay, where the reputation takes a while and there's a lot of transaction costs in actually building up your reputation to the point where someone else would trust in you. Does that answer your question, or is that just babble?
No, I get it. I think it's a neat idea that Twitter has an implicit reputation system. I hope it does.
Kid with a hat?
Yeah. Hey. So you guys solve natural language processing now?
Yep, that's what the algorithm does in the back. It
great.
breaks it down.
No, it looks like a really great idea, and I was just wondering, how do you approach the natural language processing?
The natural language processing on our system is a lot simpler than in a general case where you're trying to analyze a document, because the tweets are so small and
Small, you can keep it restricted.
yeah.
Great.
We're good?
Okay.
We're done?